Who's excited for us to shit on everyone's favorite alt-right Britbonger? Uh, all right. So Paul Joseph Watson's made a video about the quarantine from the coronavirus, and I'm going to assume it's going to be about how like the government is the liberal government is keeping us locked in our homes, and it's fascism. This is fascism, keeping you inside so you don't spread a deadly virus and kill people. That's real fascism. And he's going to talk about how we need to reopen the economy and people need to get back to work. I imagine this is going to be like 7 minutes and 39 seconds of Paul Joseph Watson telling his fans that they need to be willing to go back to work and die for the economy. That's what Republicans and like conservatives have been doing a lot lately. Yes, social distancing is communism. It's by definition communism. If you go to Google right now and you type in social distancing, the definition that comes up for communism is just that, social distancing. So yeah, stay home, motherfuckers. All right, let's watch. I can't, guys. I have no idea what the fuck this is. I can't turn up the resolution at all. Do you want to see some pathetic shit? This man has like, what? How many fucking subs does he have? 1.8, almost 2 million YouTube subs this guy has, and all of his videos are uploaded in 720p, or at least this one is. This is literally the max I can go to. I can't go any higher than 720p. So I'm sorry, but you guys are gonna have to endure this fucking grainy bullshit. Like, Jesus Christ. He works at InfoWars. I'm pretty sure he has his own entire, like, media company, right? Like, PJW is a millionaire, if I'm not wrong. And he's uploading videos in 720p. What a fucking liberal. Alright, let's watch.
It must have seemed like the good times would never end. But then...
Yo, Chad, is it too quiet? Sounds a little quiet. Yeah, it's probably too quiet. Alright.
China happened.
I fucking hate this. This is Zoomer baiting. Intentionally drowned from mucus in their lungs. Yeah, so basically what Paul Joseph Watson does... Paul Joseph Watson is... I made a video about this, but he's an example of just shamelessly trying to shill fascism to Zoomers. He's trying... Nick Fuentes does this too, but he's, like, even more open about it. Like, he's literally talking about how Nick Fuentes and his Nazi Zoomer army are going to take over TikTok, but... he can't go a day without getting banned off of TikTok. He's made like 1 million accounts. But PJW starts like all of his videos and goes like, oh my god, look how long it goes on for. Like starts all of his videos with just a bunch of fascist like Zoomer memes that are meant to is this the entire video? This is just a meme video. Oh my god. I'm not even kidding, chat. He doesn't talk or show his face in this entire video. It's just a compilation of memes meant to appeal to Zoomers. This is just PJW trying to convince Zoomers to die of coronavirus. Look, we've even got a meme here shaming the healthcare workers that are basically the reason why people are still alive right now. Nurses after 823 elderly people internally drowned from mucus in their lungs. Like, what the fuck is this? Holy shit. Alright. Love to see it. PJW deserves to be banned off of YouTube, by the way. A lot of people like to say that that deplatforming these people does nothing, because then they'll just if you deplatform them, then you just validate their ideas because it's clear you're afraid of their beliefs. But no. Deplatforming these people almost always works. Whenever they get like yeeted off of YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and all of that, and they're forced to go to like BitChute and Telegram and whatnot, that's where they die. They all become irrelevant and they die out. All they have from there is their small, already existing loyal Nazi fan base that might keep them going, just sputtering like the last few drops of gas in an engine. But they'll gain no new followers, they won't reach any new eyes, and they fall out of the structure that is the alt-right rabbit hole, something that Paul Joseph Watson is shamelessly a massive part of. This is actually disgusting. I would love to see him banned. Yeah, DLive is also like, they can get an audience on DLive, but DLive is like in itself like really small. I think DLive has like 2% live streamed, yeah, PewDiePie is on DLive, so a lot of PewDiePie's audience then kind of funnels off of DLive and ends up watching a lot of Nick Fuentes types, right? Like the kill stream and shit like that. But regardless of that, it's other than that, like, it's a YouTube where minds are changed and we're introduced to new stuff. All right, let's watch this video. I guess what we're gonna do here is dissect the memes. This is just PJW made a meme video to convince Zoomers to die of coronavirus. Okay.
We interrupt your regular activities to bring you this very important message.
I promise, you'll be back outside again. This situation won't last forever.
Wait, no one said that this is ending soon. Wait, it's actually conservatives that are saying... Wait, no, it's unironically conservatives saying that the line has flattened, it's time to open up the economy again. No, literally no one who knows anything about this virus is saying that it's about to be over, it's ending soon, and we'll be back outside soon. They're saying we need to continue social distancing for at least a couple more weeks, maybe a few more months, to see where things are, see where we get in terms of a vaccine, and see where we get in terms of spreading. I'm not kidding about this, actually. I'll bring up Paint to sort of, like, visualize this for you guys. So, early on in the virus, right? So, early on in the virus, things were, you know, steadily, kind of slowly, but steadily increasing, right? Just, you know, just going up. Conservatives were saying it's a hoax, it's not a big deal, it's a hoax, it's not a big deal. And then it really started to go up, and then people had to do something about it, so we shut down the country and we started social distancing. And that took a little while to actually take effect. I mean, like in places like New Zealand, for example, it's worked very, very well. Like New Zealand has I think New Zealand has the lowest amount of coronavirus deaths and severe cases in the world at the moment. So it, like, worked for New Zealand, like in Vietnam, like countries that aren't, like, run by dumbfuck conservatives, right? Yeah, Vietnam has 0. I don't know if that's true, but if that's true, holy shit. Yeah, Greenland, of course, has none. I mean, we've all played Plague Inc., right? And that's when they started to take it a little bit more seriously. But now, because of social distancing procedures, the line is flattened a lot more. But now conservatives are saying, ha, see? The line has flattened, which means it's time for us to reopen the economy again. See, the problem is solved. Let's reopen it up again. Not realizing or not caring that when we do reopen the economy and we end the social distancing and people go back to work, it's going to go right back up again. It's literally conservatives like PJW that are saying we need to go back outside and we need to get back to work and we need to end social distancing and the quarantines and whatnot. Just playing a video from I Am Legend? Okay, good meme.
We'll be back outside again.
Bruh. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up.
Apparently there's, like, nurses and doctors that are on TikTok, like, uploading TikTok videos, and so conservatives are like, ha, look, these healthcare workers don't deserve our praise or deserve don't deserve our acolytes. Is that the right word? I don't know. Listen, I'm stupid. The breast sound effect? No, it's not ironic. This is Zoomer bait. I want to see Zoomer emotes in chat. This is blatant Zoomer bait. This is how PJW appeals to young people. He's doing it actively and deliberately to make this sort of appeal to young people, right? Yeah.
People.
Big booty, what you got a big booty. Big booty, what you got a big booty.
People.
You're on the front line.
I'm fucking cringing at this shit. This is what Zoomers are unironically into. If you're watching this right now and you're a Zoomer and this is the kind of thing that, like, gets you off, like, this is what you enjoy to watch, God, I'm so glad I'm 20 years old, because if I was only a couple years younger, this would be what I'm into. Unironically, this would be what I'm into. I feel like a boomer, but holy shit, this is so cringe. Maybe it's because maybe I am a boomer. I must be a boomer. I'm not a Zoomer. I'm 20. I'm a boomer now, alright? Every single year, the threshold for being a boomer gets lower. Also, imagine thinking that, oh hey, here's some videos of doctors and nurses and healthcare workers making TikToks during the pandemic is an argument for why the pandemic isn't a big deal, for one, why healthcare workers in general don't deserve praise, and aren't heroes, for two. Like, this has been happening a lot, actually. If you go to, oh, you guys want to see? You want to see a fucking hell subreddit? Go to r/conservative memes and look at the top memes here. This is not an ironic subreddit, chat. This is not an ironic subreddit. I saw some posts here last night when I found this subreddit that were talking about how healthcare workers are not heroes. Cops, firefighters, and our military are the real heroes. Stop calling our healthcare workers heroes. Are there any here? I don't see any. These memes are all fucking, like, despicable, like, degenerate bullshit. Like, this is probably one of the most disgusting subs I've ever seen. Kind of a true meme, but still. Yeah, no. I can't find it. But yeah, it's probably one of the like, I wouldn't be surprised that if that subreddit is quarantined and shut down within the next year. Alright. Hit me with more Zoomer fashy bait.
Everyone's watching.
Right foot, now left foot. Hey. Right foot, now left foot.
You know, God forbid that during a pandemic, when you have healthcare workers working like way overtime, like there's literally been reports of healthcare workers that are just sleeping in like the offices in the hospital. They aren't going home. They aren't going to the store or anything like that. They're staying at work because they need to constantly have people on staff. My aunt, who I will not name because it's irrelevant, is a nurse in out of state. And the hospital that she works at has a truck that's coming by daily. It's a refrigerated truck that they're keeping bodies in from deaths from the coronavirus. The big issue that's happening right now that I've been hearing from a lot of healthcare workers is that they don't consider a death that isn't from someone who is tested positive for coronavirus a coronavirus death. That's a big issue that's happening right now, where a ton of people are dying from pneumonia or influenza-like symptoms or corona-like symptoms that definitely had corona and died from it, but we just don't have the tests available, so they aren't getting tested, and they're dying, and then they aren't being registered as corona deaths. There's actually a lot more people who have corona than we even know about, because, you know, we don't have widespread enough testing, and on top of that, people are dying from corona that were never tested and just aren't being counted. But I will say personally, from a family member that is a nurse, they got refrigerated trucks full of bodies going on at many hospitals. Some are worse than others, but like God forbid that some healthcare workers that are being forced to stay at hospitals overnight and working their asses off to make sure that our medical system is able to handle this pandemic and the amount of people dying and the amount of people that need health, like even people who aren't sick from coronavirus have to also imagine using a Kurt Cobain meme as a fascist. I'm pretty sure Kurt Cobain isn't a fascist, and if he knew anything about Paul Joseph Watson, he would be fucking horrified that his likeness is being used in a meme to try to, like, shill fascism to Zoomers. Like, holy shit. Regardless, yeah, sorry. Yeah. Imagine, like, thinking that they don't deserve to be able to take a minute and, like, make a TikTok if things are going slow. Like, yeah, Kurt is rolling in his grave, I'm sure. I would love to see Kurt Cobain come back as a zombie and rip Paul Joseph Watson's entrails out in Dead Rising 4. Was Kurt Cobain an anti-capitalist? I don't feel like that would be too fucking rich. Hold on. Wow, I hate fucking Google. I can't type. Kurt Cobain, anti-capitalism. Oh shit. Oh damn. Weekly winter.
I've heard that they are testing dead people who have died. And even if they died from something other than CV, saying they died from CV. However, this was from my mom, who believes in the JQ.
Yeah, Weekly Winner, thank you for the tier 1. Holy shit, your mom believes in the JQ? You know, your mom's a fucking Nazi. Holy shit. But thank you for the tier 1 sub, I appreciate it, and God fucking help you. I would not take her word for it, because every single Nazi and fascist that I've seen has been making up excuses for why actually coronavirus isn't that big a deal, and there's only like actually like 10,000 cases, and it's also not real. And if it is real, it's China's fault. And if it's not China's fault, then it's just the flu, and we're all taking it too seriously. Yeah, I wouldn't take her word for it. From what I have heard personally, it seems like a lot of people are dying from corona-like symptoms that most definitely have it, but they can't mark that down as a death from coronavirus and have that add on to the stat unless they're tested and verified to have it, and we just don't have the test to do it. There are very specific circumstances that you have to meet and very specific requirements you have to meet, particularly here in America, in order to get a test, and even then, getting a test will still be difficult. Calling anti-Semites Nazis, shaking my head, so much for the tolerant left. True, Newt. Oh shit, it looks like he did have some, Well, I knew he was vaguely leftist, but I didn't know he was a full-blown revolutionary. Okay, so Kurt Cobain was a full-on, like, leftist revolutionary. How fucking ironic is it? Because this is true, and this will always be true. And we're going to talk about this later when I talk about the Last of Us stuff. Fascists like PJW are the antithesis of art. In a world ruled by fascism, art would be destroyed. Art would go extinct. Fascists cannot create art. They're opposed to it. And so it's funny because one of the most notorious and talented musicians of all time is now, his likeness is now being used for memes to try to shill fascism to Zoomers. It's disappointing.
Do your dance, do your dance.
Hey, look, guys, look, it's Joker. You guys like Joker, right? Haha, haha. Nobody cared who I was until I wait, that's Bane, right? No one cared who I was? I don't know jack shit about DC, okay? Like, look, society, look, society, you know, like, yeah, you've been rejected by Stacy so many times, huh? Yeah, ooh, yeah, you're an edgy boy, right? I fucking hate, God, I hate Zoomers. I hate children. I hate young people. I really do. This is why I won't date anybody under 25 years old. That's why I'm drawing the line, because I don't want to date Zoomers, okay? No Zoomers. No fucking Zoomers. 25 and up. That's my dating range, okay? Maybe I'll make exceptions, but, you know, that's my fucking dating range. Cougar gang? Hell yeah. You know it.
It's 1 hour into my shift. Time for me to make another TikTok of myself dancing.
Help me, I'm dying.
Wait, are they... Wait. Is PJW actually insinuating that, like healthcare workers are out in the hallway, like, dancing and making TikToks while there's people dying in beds? Does he unironically think this is something that's happening? Does he really think that the hospital administration would allow this to happen? Listen, guys, my knowledge of how hospitals are run basically can be summed up by watching the entirety of House. And I could probably imagine that, you know, you got Dr. Cuddy up in there in a hospital. I'm pretty sure if during a pandemic, if she saw Dr. House in the hallway with his cane recording a TikTok or something, I'm pretty sure she would grab the cane and break it over his head and tell him to get back to work. I just don't think that if there was, like, an issue with, like, a bunch of old people dying and needing attention, that the nurses and doctors are all out in the hallways making TikToks while this is happening. I'm a little... Do you guys think that's what's happening? I don't think it is. You know, I'm going to go ahead and take a safe bet and not go with the narrative being pushed by whatever fucking dumbass made this Wojak meme. Oh my god, look how poorly photoshopped the mask is on this like why is the nurse Wojak like the Doomer girl, the Doomer girl Wojak? Wouldn't she be like, I guess I don't know what Wojak they would have used, but like, why is she goth? I guess there's goth like health workers, but I don't know. It's weird.
I'm dying.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The Doomer girl is hot. Wait, and this is Bill Maher, right? Am I wrong? Listen, I'm not that much of a boomer, okay? I don't watch any kind of TV. This is Bill Maher, right? Why is he using a meme from fucking Bill Maher? He's a fascist. Not Bill Maher. Bill Maher's not a fascist. PJW's a fascist. Bill Maher's a liberal.
Killed herself because she couldn't take the stress from this anymore.
That's true, Mr. Numi. There's been like a lot of fucking reports of like healthcare workers being like unhealthily stressed out to the point of like depression, suicidal depression, the case you just brought up, as well as just like insomnia because they're up all night and all day. They aren't going home, they're staying at work. Like, the healthcare workers really are heroes. And leave it to conservatives, who are, in my opinion, subhuman, degenerate pieces of shit, to find some way to look down on the heroes in this society. The ones that apparently like, listen, there's 3 things that you have to do. Actually, no, it's just one thing. There's one thing that you have to do to be considered a hero by conservatives in this country. 2 things. Carry a gun and beat up black people for no reason. And if that's something that you do, you're a hero to conservatives. Any truers? Because you know it's true. It's why they love the military. Because they go overseas and they carry guns and they use them to kill brown people. And they love cops. Because they walk around with their guns and then they beat up black people. For basically no reason most of the time. That's what a real hero is to them. So all cops are heroes, to conservatives they are. It's ACA, I guess. Alright.
Can't we even have a pandemic without getting offended?
I have the coronavirus, that's why I don't have a voice. So clean the mic after this, or you will get it.
Hey, PJW, I don't know if you edited this yourself, but, holy shit, learn to edit, you dumbass. Also, PJW, learn to edit, and also learn how to render a fucking video. It's not that hard. Do you know how you render a video not in 720p and actually at 1080p like the whole rest of fucking YouTube? You go into the settings when you go to render something. I could bring it up on stream to show you guys if I had to. You put in the raw footage, you edit it together, and then we go to render settings. You choose whatever render template that you want to go with, and then where it says frame rate, you flip it to 60, and then for resolution, you flip it to 1080p. It's not that fucking hard. It literally takes 2 minutes, and if you don't know how to do it, you can look up a fucking tutorial on YouTube. How is this guy, with nearly 2 million subs, too fucking stupid to render a video in 1080p? My mom was the reason I almost fell down the alt-right rabbit hole? Really? Oh, or pipeline? No, for me it was the exact opposite. I guess it was the reason, but I went the opposite way because my mom is sort of, you know, a fucking libcuck. I started to hate fake trans people and call certain gay people as a gay person the F slur, and I was really pretty racist, xenophobic. Vosh saved me, not gonna lie. Well, Vosh does that. He's a cool dude. Alright, let's continue.
Am I still out traveling the world? Yes. Am I still shaking hands? Yes. Am I still cuddling fans at the airport? Yes. Has my life changed? No. Am I going to let some disease, COVID-19, dictate my life? Absolutely not. Get out there.
Based! Based! What a fucking based conservative, bro. Man, that's so fucking based. What a fucking... Damn, yeah, owning those lib cucks, man. Yeah, way to stick it to the liberal media, man. Yeah, Donald Trump's right. This virus is just a hoax. Hell yeah. Yeah, based!
Don't change. Fuck COVID-19.
Breaking news. Mark Zuckerberg has tested positive for coronavirus. Shit.
That's a good meme. That's a good meme. I fucking wish. I'm out of coffee, chat. Here goes all my energy.
Get well soon, Mark.
There's very little threat here. This disease, even if you were to get it, basically acts like a common cold or flu.
Oh, hey. This is the network. MSNBC. Or MSDNC. Got him. This is the network that my mom literally watches all day. Every time I go over to her place or I call her or something, it's nothing but MSNBC. That's all she watches. Maybe CNN, but lately CNN... she stopped watching CNN because they got too nice to Bernie, and she hates Bernie Sanders because she thinks Bernie Sanders is a misogynist who hates women, and she thinks all of his like supporters are racists. So she decided that CNN was being too nice to Bernie, so she started watching MSDNC here. Nice meme.
Flu.
Women under quarantine.
Can't wait for a month or 2 of quarantine. Wait, hold on. She's hot. Like, what? Wait, why is he upset that she's... Wait, why would he...
Women under quarantine.
All she's doing is dancing and she's hot. What a fuck... Why are these, What is up with these fucking, incels being so mad at women being hot? Like, what the fuck? What are you such a bait? Wait, she's recording a TikTok. Are you mad that she's recording a TikTok because other guys are gonna see her being hot on the internet and they might jack off to it? And if another guy jacks off to your girlfriend, then you're technically being cucked. If you go by, like, the iDubbbz hater... Like, you know the guys that are saying iDubbbz is a cuck? It turns out that if another guy jacks off to your girlfriend... you're being cucked. Do you guys know that? That's actually true. It's because she isn't doing housework. True, she should be cleaning. To be fair, that's a pretty clean looking house. I'm not gonna lie, it actually looks pretty nice. iDubbbz is literally the bull and the bull/cucked dichotomy. Yeah, he's the one that's fucking her at the end of the day, but you know, you can't expect these incel types to be smart. Notice how the trend of just being anti-fun vibes in this whole video? Why are they so bitter? I don't know. Like, imagine how, like, miserable you have to be a conservative. It's so weird to see, like, this weird juxtaposition of, like, the bombastic, ear-rapey, loud, I forget what the word is, autistic, like, mix of letters or of sounds and visuals and whatnot to surreal is what I meant, to sort of like bring in the zoomers, because that's what zoomers are into nowadays, while also juxtaposing that with like fun is bad, no fun allowed. I would just use obnoxious. No, autism is cool, guys. Listen, autism is cool, but you have the fun side of the autism spectrum and you have the cringy conservative side of the autism spectrum. This is the cringy conservative side of the autism spectrum. The fun side is like Vosh and whatnot. That's the fun side. Or like Terraria, for example. Terraria is on the fun side of the autism spectrum.
You need Jesus.
Women under quarantine.
Wait, do you think that maybe this isn't to be taken seriously? Well, obviously, yeah, women bad is like the meme, but like, do we really think that this video is like, did like her brother set up a camera against like the frame of her window, and it was like, ha, I'm gonna record, and she's gonna come in and she's gonna start like freaking out because this is how she acts in quarantine? Or do you think maybe she turned on her camera and recorded it for a meme? Do you think maybe that's what happened? Do you think maybe this is not real? I'm gonna think this probably isn't real and meant to be taken seriously.
Women under quarantine.
Please look.
Oh, it's gonna read it.
Look at
Nice.
me, I shaved my head, I'm so quirky, please just one crumb of attention. I can't take this quarantine anymore, I must fuck random strangers. This social distancing is giving me panic attacks, anxiety, and depression.
Hey, listen. I'm sorry to PJW and all of his fans that just mauled at the thought of women having sex, but, you know, maybe if you become a leftist like me, you'll get more women. Like, unironically, I get tons of women in my DMs that are hitting me up. Like, hey, if you... I don't know if that's just not a thing with conservatives, because women generally aren't into dudes who hate women, but, hey, if you're watching this right now and you're a PJW fan, you're like a fashy kind of right-winger, come to the left. Become a leftist. I promise you, your dick will immediately triple in size. It's actually true. Everybody in chat can confirm this. If you have a dick, it will immediately triple in size the second you become a leftist. The more leftist theory you read, the longer and wider it gets. So there's that, and you also progressively get more handsome. Your acne will clear up the more theory you read. Your jawline will get stronger. Your bone structure gets stronger and sharper. Look at my jawline, chat. Look at that. This is a jawline that could cut glass. It was not like this when I was a reactionary in 2016, I promise you. You will have so many women or dudes, or NBs even, coming after you if you become a leftist. I promise you.
White name, genocide.
Good. Thank you, Hopeful, for helping to genocide whiteness today. Everybody who contributes to the white genocide is an ally to me. Alright, sorry. Yeah, just... don't be a fucking incel, alright? Don't get upset that women have sex, okay? Because if women have sex, then there is a slight possibility that they'll do it with you, you know? And pretty good thought.
Men under quarantine.
I wonder which game I'm going to play next. Thoughts?
Oh, I promise you. Listen, guys.
Quarantine.
I wonder.
I promise you, most gamer chuds do not look like this guy, alright? I promise you. I promise you, my dude.
Which game I'm going to play next. Thought status. Patrolled.
BBC 5 live caller Keith from...
Did we just get a 2016 meme? That was a 2016, maybe 2017 meme. Did we just get a Thought Patrol meme in 2020? Is that what you just did to me, PJW? You just gave me a Thought Patrol meme in 2017 or in 2020.
Patrol.
BBC 5 live caller Keith from Norfolk wants anyone flouting the lockdown to be shot by the army. The offenders on Keith's hit list were people running around sunbathing, spitting in streets, disrespecting the Queen, or generally being outrageous.
I have nothing to say about Britbongerland, okay? I know nothing about Britbongerland. There's very few Britbongers that I respect and allow to exist here on the left. There is Chipflake, they're cool. Zoda's Life is cool. Philosophy Tube is cool. H-Bomber Guy is cool. Claudia Brown's Australian, but yeah, it's true. Basically the same. Sean, not lately, but sometimes Sean. And if you're a fan of me, then you're cool. Unless you haven't subbed. If you're a white name, then you're not okay. Jack Saint isn't British, is he? Gutian is cringe lately, for one. Very, very cringe lately. But also she's from New Zealand, I believe. Yeah. Brit bonkers more. I don't actually listen. Chud Logic's also cool. I don't actually hate British people, but I do like making fun of them because the British have like done so much colonialism and so much imperialism throughout history, and then on top of that, they're the turf capital of the world. It's just so fun just making fun of Britain. Okay, there's very few people that are okay with it. I like Zoda's Life. She's chill. Chipflake is fucking adorable and makes good videos. I just want to hug them. Or their avatar, right? Chipflake's avatar is like a cat. I just want to pick them up and just hug them like you would like a big cat. Just pick yeah. So they're cool. And then Philosophy Tube. I would just like to have, whenever I turn 21, I just want to have a beer with Philosophy Tube, or a wine. I guess I don't know what it's called when you have a wine. I'd love to have a wine with Philosophy Tube and just talk about shit. And I want to play video games with H-Bomber Guy. He added me on Discord. Maybe I could play video games with H-Bomber Guy sometime. I think that would be fun. It's 16 in the UK? Aw, shit! Wait, how old are you? I am 20 years old. And in 3 months, I'll be able to drink alcohol legally in America. Alright, let's continue.
Boris Johnson, you get better! Come on, you fuckers! Get out your doors, come on! Let's clap for Boris Johnson!
I'm sorry, but this guy, he reminds me of this fucking clip. There were these two YouTubers that I used to watch when I was younger, called Scape and Fods, and they played Minecraft together, and they were just the greatest dynamic duo of all time. And I remember there was this one quote from one of them named Fods, and he was like, "You do know how I like my pants, all the way up to the nipples." Whenever he would make like golden pants in Minecraft, and that's just what this reminds me of. He's pulled those pants up all the way up to the nipples, my dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, piss off, you Labour bastard!
Yo, this is Derby Police. Don't be afraid, we come in peace. We got a message, so listen up quick. Take our advice and you may not get sick. Stay at home whenever you can. Don't go out on the streets with your fam. Don't walk around in two or more, or we'll come knocking at your door. Only go to the shop for essentials.
Coronavirus. The
Alright. So okay, so obviously the implication there is that, like, the police are keeping you inside, so this is like martial law, which is something that fascist states do, and fascism's bad. Right? Fascism is totally bad, right? Because, you know, PJW is a fascist, but he virtue signals not being one. What was the bruh post? Literally just... Guys, I don't think you realize how autistic that, these meme videos are that are meant to appeal to Zoomers. Have you guys seen the average, like Zoomer meme video? What PJW is trying to recreate here? It's just random or, like, random sounds for no reason. That's all it is, because it's like, it's ADHD fuel. It's to keep people that are young with ADHD watching, or ADD, attention deficit disorder. I have one of those two things, probably both. Regardless, it's just, there's no reason for the bruh. It's just there. Why would you ask? You're not supposed to ask about it, okay? Don't ask about it. Yeah, you can eat me all you want. Flip it.
32 funniest memes providing much needed lockdown laughs. Me sending my dog out for supplies since he can't contract COVID-19.
Doing my part in the White
That's a good
Names
meme.
Genocide 3.
Thank you, Little Gecko, with the tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. And yeah, genociding white names is a good pastime of mine. You know, and if you aren't contributing to the genocide, then you are complacent. Excuse me, coffee makes me burp. If you aren't helping to contribute to the white name genocide, then what are you even? Also, having a white name makes it like twice as likely that I'll ban you if you say something stupid. Find that out. Alright.
Lol haha, that do be funny though because dogs are unable to drive and dog look funny driving. Day 18 of lock.
Wait. This meme is 10 times funnier than anything we've seen in this video, other than the one British guy with the pants pulled all the way up to his nipples, banging a pot in the fucking street, saying, "Get better, Boris Johnson!" Like, this is actually a funny meme. This is actually way funnier than anything we've seen so far.
Drive and dog look funny driving. Day 18 of lockdown. Filled the dog with helium.
This is also a good meme. I'm sorry, but any meme with like a cute dog in it is gonna be funny, okay? Cute dogs are funny.
Lol haha hee hee, oh my days. That's also very funny. And definitely worth the 157,000 likes it has received on twitter.com.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, someone's mad. Someone's mad. Okay, all. Who's all? Who's all? Alright. There he is. Someone's malding. Where's his, like, last big tweet that, like, really blew up? Oh, wow. That explains it. That explains it. Someone's mad. Someone's malding. Someone's jealous. Uh-oh. He'll never break 10k again. Tough. Oh, we should talk about... no. I feel like Vosh has already covered this enough. Like, Elon Musk and the coronavirus shit. I think I might cover the quarterings video on it if I want to cover it more broadly eventually down the line. That might be what I do. We'll see.
I would rather be on a corona ventilator in intensive care than have to see one more of these vacuous, abysmal, life-draining normie cringe memes. Somebody please fucking infect me.
Oh my god.
Geez, Paul Joseph Watson.
I already white name genocided myself, but there's TTS, so I'm going to do it again. Roma Magaga, ulala.
Thank you, Hopeful, for the tier 2 sub. I appreciate it. Good memes. Yeah, by the way, you get TTS if you sub. Note, it doesn't do TTS if you donate, unless it's a super chat. But if you sub or gift subs, then you, then it does TTS, so you can make it say funny things if you, gift subs. Oh, jeez, Paul Joseph Watson. Well, well, imagine my shock. I'm a pickle, Paul Joseph Watson. Wait, I'm pickle Paul Joseph... I'm sorry, but, I'm going to kill myself. Wait, I don't want the full video of the British guy banging the pot. No, thank you.
Well, imagine my shock. I am Pickle Paul Joseph Watson.
The thought of spending 3 years in the UK without traveling is scaring me big time. I hate this.
Then why are you here?
Couldn't think of any.
Okay, so for starters, the response, why are you here, when someone's in the UK, when the country is locked down and you can't leave unless it's essential travel, and then also using Kurt Cobain, someone who's a leftist, that PJW would if Kurt Cobain was alive and he tweeted, "Yo guys, capitalism is trash and Nazis are bad," PJW would be making a video about being, "Oh, so brave. Kurt Cobain says that Nazis are bad, and also capitalism is bad. He's actually a fucking communist, which are worse than Nazis, because Nazis don't exist, and communists," I don't know. I hate PJ. Ruffle Bricks, thank you to $5, says, "Please stop referring to the video as autistic. Us Aspies are way more intelligent than that." I'm pretty sure Aspie is a slur, is it not? I hear it a lot from people who are autistic or whatever, but I'm pretty sure Aspie is a slur. Really, it's not? Okay. Oh, okay. Really? Really? Not a slur. So can I have the Aspie card, chat? Can anyone give me the pass? Spurg, definitely. But can I have the pass? Alright, thank you. Someone gave me the pass. Alright, let's continue.
Anything worse than spending the rest of my life here?
Then why are you here? Could spend my whole life without ever going abroad again. I love England.
British people will criticize Asians for what they eat and say this is a good meal.
Is it maybe a little racist that PJW use like the Asian American accent voice to text to speech voice for rating this off? Do you think maybe it's just a little racist?
With their whole chest.
Shut up, bitch!
Hey, what was that a response to? Also, I don't think The Rock would be a fan of PJW either. I feel like The Rock probably isn't a fascist. British people will criticize Asians for what they eat and say this is a good meal with their whole chest. Oh yeah, this looks fucking disgusting. What is this, boiled sliced potatoes and ground beef and carrots and onions and then like, what is that, bread? Just fucking slices of white bread? British food is notorious for being the most disgusting thing ever. The only British food I can ever bring myself to like shove down my gullet and not vomit it back up is fish and chips. And even that is like not that great. Fish and chips is just good for like the aesthetic, right? Because then you can say I'm eating British food, but you're not really eating British food. Because like the prerequisite for eating British food is that it tastes terrible and looks like goat vomit. Yeah. I'm sorry. I feel like we've shit on British people a lot today. I love British people. I hold no hatred in my heart towards British people. All right. I like memeing on them because the UK has a long history of imperialism and colonization or colonialism and racism and turfism. But you know, I love you all. Okay.
Say this is a good meal with their whole chest.
Shut up, bitch!
It's a soup. It's so scary.
We got the racism poggers. I was hoping we'd get more racism in the video.
A liberal advocating white genocide. Imagine my shock.
Thank you for the sub, Ramen Stains. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, if you're in chat and you aren't advocating for white genocide, then what the fuck are you doing in my channel? The fuck are you doing? Yeah, that's pretty racist, yeah. Oh shit, you guys want to know something crazy? My roommate, it's kind of sad, but it's also kind of interesting. My roommate came home yesterday and was like, "Hey Alex, you should probably see this." And she took me out to the driveway to see her car, and there was a dead bat just like crushed into the grill of the car. She was driving down the road in the middle of the night or something, and a bat flew in front of her car, and she hit it, and it like got stuck inside the grill. It was very sad. So, and it had been overnight. So now the bat was like dried up like a fucking leaf, almost like a dead leaf. And I ended up using a few pieces of mulch to like take it off and put it into the bushes. And I didn't get coronavirus, so you know, I guess now it's a white stereotype that in fact it is white people who end up handling bats. So I guess it's a shame. If in fact the coronavirus comes from bats, then I will have it pretty soon. Not yet. That's true. I could be asymptomatic for 14 days. Incubation period. That's true. I did I didn't touch the bat directly, and I did wash my hands afterwards because it's a dead fucking animal. But yeah. Vanderhall did Corona? Yeah, maybe.
Racist to point out that eating bats is batshit crazy.
The argument is that you bought yourself some time and you didn't use it to prepare hospitals, you didn't use it to ramp up testing. Right now,
You're so disgraceful. It's so disgraceful the way you said it. Let me just listen. I just went over it.
I love it when reporters actually like try to hold Trump's feet to the fire, and then conservatives get really upset. Like, how could the media treat our perfect president this way? The best president the United States has ever seen. How could the media treat him this way? Fake news, liberal media. I don't know.
To make people
I just went over
in
it.
an unprecedented crisis.
Nobody thought we should do it, and when I did it,
But what did you do
With the time that you bought.
you know we
The month
did.
of February.
You know we did.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Shut up, bitch!
Yeah, he had to speed up what she was saying because she was actually like holding his feet to the fire and saying, you denied the existence of this for like literal months until it got so serious we had to do something about it. If you had actually taken it seriously when cases were being reported in China and it was actually starting to get to be a big deal, and we were seeing signs, we would have had enough PPE masks. We'd have enough PPE masks. We'd have enough people in hospitals ready, or workers in hospitals ready for this. Yeah, it's PPE, yeah. We'd have enough masks, probably. We would have enough ventilators. We'd be prepared for it. We wouldn't have been overwhelmed the way that we were. It is your fault for not taking it seriously, saying it wasn't a big deal. But then PJW's got to speed it up. And it's just, oh, it's just some shrill woman harassing the greatest president the world has ever seen. Was it EOT who sped up your voice to discredit your arguments? Sounds like something EOT would do. EOT is kind of irrelevant now. I'm actually getting close to surpassing them in subscribers, and they're just losing subs, so why the fuck are they relevant? Alright, let's continue. Good meme, PJW.
Enough.
Shut up, bitch!
Memes are cringe. No, Dutch. These memes are cringe. Hold on, we actually... Can we clear... Can we... We're... I think we need to see some fucking eye bleach. We need to see some not cringe memes, okay? We need to see some not cringe memes to eye bleach us from that fucking video. Holy shit.
Welcome back to Cackle Cringe with Dutch Vanderlane. Dutch! Dutch, I got a meme to show you! Alright, John. Show us your meme.
Good video.
Jonathan, this right here, this is definitely kick, my friend. Thanks, Dutch! Dutch, I also got a meme that I wanted to show you. Alright then, Arthur. Go ahead and show us your meme. Mr. Morgan, now that is a definite kick right there. Well, that's mighty kind of you, Dutch. No.
Alright, and this is PJW now. This is PJW coming in here. This character, this is gonna be PJW, alright? Prepare yourselves.
No, Dutch. Don't. These memes, they're cringe, Dutch. These memes are cringe. I'll show you a real meme. Something Black Lung and Johnny Boy could never come up with in their lives. Settle down, son. Alright, show me the meme, Micah. Well, Dutch, what do you think? Definitely kick, right?
Let me have a rule and a saw and a board and
It's making me cringe, Dutch! Micah! Micah, you cringy son of a bitch! Micah?
Well, we worked so
That's cringe. All together.
Alright, PJW failed Kecker cringe. His memes were cringe. He fails Kecker cringe with Xanderhall. Paul Joseph Watson has brought nothing but cringe and fascism into this house. And for that, he fails the vibe check!